I am making a gift for a friend, someone with whom I went to France on an important mission. When I was cleaning out an old chest, I was reunited with a storied piece of plastic that I had not seen in 18 years, my animation peg bar. Now, a peg bar was used by traditional animators to keep a stack of animation paper aligned while one animates. This invaluable device enshrines a century of drawings scribed, actions performed, and stories told. Its simplistic utility inspires creativity right down to the soul. It causes one's ideas to spark with delight and fervor. This spark dampers once one discovers that to obtain the particular punching that this peg bar prescribes is no longer an easy feat. This is why, as you might have guessed, I have brought technology to my aid. I have no affiliation with cricket, but I must say that this device has come to my rescue on many occasions such as this. It is a bit more time-consuming, but using this computerized cutter, I can create a scant few sheets of animation paper. By trade, I am a computer graphics supervisor, though a very reluctant one, I might add. I don't mean that I perform my job poorly, but more that I am very picky about what I choose to work on. I like to put out into the world something that is of value, something that helps humanity in some way or brings a sense of artistic satisfaction. That may sound pretentious or elitist, but hear me out. I believe that everyone should be doing something that serves other people. Films that are created just to make the most money rarely have a mission other than generating profit. And I am not against success. Many meaningful endeavors are also successful and even profitable. And there is a time and a place to generate profit. Profit can help fund less popular projects. But in my career, I've been given opportunities to get higher pay to create something that I do not believe in. But I've often chosen the path to make something that is meaningful and good instead. This is how I got into educational preschool animation, and why Ghee Happy is so important. So, why did I go to Paris? Let me expand on that. To say that the animation industry is collaborative would be saying the ocean has depth. Animation is built on collaboration. When these peg bars were being used to animate with, the entire team of artists fit within one building. Snow White was made up of 32 animators all working together to give the characters movement, along with more than 700 other artists and technicians doing parts like backgrounds, cleanup, ink and paint, and camera operation. In the modern day, a single production can have thousands of artists, and not everyone is working at the same studio or in the same country even. And as you might have guessed, Ghee Happy was a collaborative effort between the Ghee team in Los Angeles and the studio Superprod in Paris and Angoulême, France. We were in France to temporarily join with our production partners, to connect with them, encourage them, collaborate in their presence, and learn from them. It was a very good trip, and also a very good reminder of how global the animation talent truly is. California may be the birthplace of the animation industry. However, it does not hold the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. Ghee Happy sets out to do a few things. Firstly, it is meant to retell age-old folklore and stories from South Asia in a way that both younger and uninitiated audience may digest. Secondly, it is meant to do so in a way that is educational and teaches universal lessons about kindness, mindfulness, and friendship. Thirdly, it is meant to be artistically edifying, with careful thought and craft put into every single frame. I believe it achieves all three of these. If you would like to watch it, please go to the Ghee Happy Studio channel here on YouTube, where the entire series of episodes is being released for free, forever. The show was originally pitched as a minimalist 2D animation with flat, geometric designs. During development, it was decided to switch Ghee Happy over to a 3D animated show. This further strained the preschool budget while also adding complexity to the translation of the art style. It sounds like a perfect storm, right? I loved working on this show, however. I loved the modest budget and the decidedly un-3D designs. These limitations forced me to think outside of the box with how to handle the computer graphics and choose unconventional solutions to complex problems. Orson Welles once said, "The absence of limitations is the enemy of art." And what he means by that is when given unlimited funding, no guardrails, no guidance, there is little to attach to. In order to grow a crystal, there must exist a seed, a place to start the growth. Limitations can be that seed which creates a gemstone. and France was wonderful. Of course, the cuisine, the culture, the history, but greater than that was the time we spent with our team of artists. We could see firsthand the care and thoughtfulness being put into our special project. The cell was painted with acrylic on acetate transparency sheet, which is not my favorite medium to use, but now it's time for the background, and for that I will go back to my trusted gouache. This will be a simple one, matching to the frame of animation. Gradients of yellow and white with pink hearts bursting outwards. One might ask why so many different colors of gouache are needed, and truthfully, all of these colors can be mixed from primaries. The answer is consistency. These are traditional animation background colors, and mixing paints each time leaves too much room for error when trying to match multiple paintings together. With modern digital tools, this is no longer as much of an issue for animation projects. But for painting, the experience of browsing colors helps to stimulate creativity. This frame that I painted is one from the episode Makar Sankranti. It is available now at Ghee Happy Studio on YouTube. And as I wrap up this gift and get it ready to send, I would like to leave you with this poem from the Bengali poet Rabindranath Tagore, translated into English. By all means, they try to hold me secure who love me in this world. But it is otherwise with thy love, which is greater than theirs, and thou keepest me free. Lest I forget them, they never venture to leave me alone. But day passes by after day, and thou art not seen. If I call not thee in my prayers, if I keep not thee in my heart, thy love for me still waits for my love.